Welcome dear audience, students and scholars. Here I am Dr. Amjad Ali. In this video we are going to discuss a case study about the liquidity trap in the case of US. Dear scholars, in the case of United States in 1930s, interest rate reached at its lowest level. We have witnessed that US interest rate was well under 1% throughout the second half of 1930s. A similar situation occurred in 2008 when in December 2008 the Federal Reserve cut its target for the federal funds rate to the range of 0 to 0.25%. So let's discuss either this situation creates a liquidity trap in the economy or not. Introduction. Some economists describe the situation as a liquidity trap. According to the ISNLM model, expansionary monetary policy works by reducing interest rates and stimulating investment spending. But if interest rates had already fallen almost to zero, then perhaps monetary policy is no longer effective. Nominal interest rate cannot fall below zero. Rather than making a loan at a negative nominal interest rate, a person would just hold cash. In this environment, expansionary monetary policy raises the supply of money, making the public's asset portfolio more liquid. But because interest rate cannot fall any further, the extra liquidity might not have any effect. Aggregate demand, production, and employment may be trapped at low levels. Okay, while talking about the liquidity trap, here we have some of the possibility, and the one possibility is that some economists are spectacle about the relevance of liquidity traps and believe that central banks continue to have tools to expand the economy even after its interest rate target hits zero. And for that, one possibility is that the central bank could raise inflation expectations by committing itself to future monetary expansion. Even if nominal interest rates cannot fall any further, higher expected inflation can lower real interest rates by making them negative, which would stimulate investment spending. A second possibility, while talking about a second possibility, is that monetary expansion could cause the currency to lose value in the market for foreign currency exchange. This depreciation would make the nation's goods cheaper abroad, stimulating exports demand. This mechanism goes beyond the closed economy ISNLM simple model, but it fits well with the open economy version. The third possibility, while talking about the third possibility, is that the central bank could conduct expansionary open market operations in a large variety of financial instruments than it normally does. For example, it could buy mortgage and corporate debt and thereby lowers the interest rates on these kinds of loans. The Federal Reserve actively pursued this last option during the downturn of 2008. So here we have some questions. The important question for the discussion here, the first one is the liquidity trap something monetary policymakers need to worry about, or might the tools of monetary policy at times lose their power to influence the economy? There is no consensus about the answer here. Skeptics says we should not worry about the liquidity trap, but others says the possibility of the liquidity trap argues for a target rate of inflation greater than zero. Under zero inflation, the real interest rate, like the nominal interest rate, can never fall below zero. But if the normal rate of inflation is, say, 3%, then the central bank can easily push the real interest rate to negative 3% by lowering the nominal interest rate toward zero. Thus, the moderate inflation gives the monetary policymakers more room to stimulate the economy when needed, reducing the risk of falling into liquidity trap. So this is all about the liquidity trap, a case study of United States. So see you with another video. Ciao.